Hello everyone, a very good evening. Welcome to Oliveboard. I am Anshul, your JAIIB mentor, and today I'm here with a very important session for you. So, all those new aspirants who are preparing, who are going to appear for the May 2026 JAIIB exam. So, before you start your preparation, these are the new syllabus and the scoring topics. The topics that you must not skip when you are preparing for the RBWM paper, which is your fourth paper, right? The retail banking and wealth management paper. So these are the topics that have been asked in the November exam cycle and in the previous exam cycles as well. And these are the most repeated, most scoring topics. So let us start the basics about our retail banking and wealth management paper and our JAIIB exam. We have four papers. All the four papers have equal weightage. They follow the same pattern. You'll be required to solve around 100 questions, total 100 marks, right? All objective format and no negative marking. Out of these 100, you need to score 50 in each of the paper to pass. So for the RBWM paper also, you need 50 plus in it to qualify the RBWM paper. Other than that, if you are giving all the four papers in a single attempt and your aggregate is 200 plus out of 400, then also you will qualify if in each of the papers you have individually scored 45 plus, right? So 50% across all subjects, then also you will qualify. And if not, then if you qualify, let's say three papers in this attempt and one is left, then you need to give only that remaining paper in your next attempt. So these are the basic things about your JAIIB exam. So now when we talk about the paper 4, the retail banking and wealth management paper, it is definitely not tough. The paper has basic things about your daily banking practices, about the various asset products, liability products. You'll be studying about the credit cards, debit cards, remittance products, most of the things you're dealing with in your daily work life. But these things you need to study in detail. Also, you need to have the conceptual clarity because the questions that are asked by the institute, they're not direct, they're concept based and they are case study based, scenario based. Definitely not tough if you understand the concepts well. So let us understand the syllabus of our retail banking and wealth management paper. The there are in total 30 units that you need to study. These 30 units are divided into five modules. The module A, which is retail banking, you'll be studying about the basics. What is retail banking? What are the models followed by banks? What is the strategy for retail banking? Profit and profitability. Then you have module B, which is the retail products and recovery. So there are two parts. About the retail products, you'll be studying about the liability products, asset products, remittance products, debit and credit card. And the second part is the recovery, where you'll be studying about the SARFAESI Act and securitization. So last three units, they deal with recovery. Then module C is rather simple, the support services, so management information system, marketing information system, the technology solutions, and the delivery models. This you'll be studying about in your module C. Then module D again is very important about wealth management, so you'll be studying about portfolio management services, the various insurance products, mutual fund products, the tax planning, retirement planning, estate planning, all of these things are covered in module D. And then you have module E, which is the additional reading material on home loans. This module turns out to be the additional reading material, but it is extremely important. In this exam session also, many questions were asked from module E. Questions that were also numerical based. All right. So one thing that we have understood from the change in the exam pattern, from the change in the type of questions. You cannot skip any module. You cannot think that module C is simple, let us skip it, or module E is the additional reading material, we will skip it. No. From module C also, the benefits of MIS were asked, right? So, case study based questions. And module E, like I told you, there are numerical portion. So the three rules for calculating the future value, for discounting, compounding, present value and future value of money, these questions were asked, right? Then if we talk about the types of questions, questions will be direct MCQs with four options. These will be of zero point 0.5 marks. Then you will have numerical questions, which are comparatively easy. The numericals that are asked in RBWM are easy. All right, they are not tough and they are very much doable. Very simple, direct formula that you need to apply. Right, so these numericals will be 2 marks. So if you calculate it correctly, easy 2 marks you are going to get. Then module C, the third type of questions are multiple selection type questions, wherein you will be asked a question to select the correct statements out of many options or the incorrect statements. So the multiple selection type questions again will be of either 1 mark or 2 mark. And case study based questions that have the highest weightage, these questions in all your four papers, across all your four papers, they hold the highest weightage. So rather than directly asking you that what is the eligibility for a illiterate person to open a savings bank account, they will give you a whole scenario that this person has such and such characteristics, such and such is a scenario. Will the bank open the savings bank account or they will reject it? So they will give you a whole scenario in which you need to take the decision. And these case studies are also 2 mark questions. So again, I must tell you that these numericals and the case studies, they are 2 mark. They seem to be tough, but if you understand the concepts well and if you start preparing early, you will definitely be capable, you will be able to get these easy marks. Okay, now let me tell you about the must do topics, the most scoring topics of your whole syllabus. So from module A, you need to study about the retail banking. There are two stages, mass retail banking and class retail banking, that you need to study. Then you need to study about the SBU approach and the departmental approach. You need to study about the difference between retail and corporate banking, in which banking the impact of NPA will be more, in which banking it will be a B2C model. These topics are very important. These are the most important and scoring topics. Then module B, if we talk about the weightage, module A, you can expect around 15 to 20 mark questions from module A. Then module B, which holds the highest weightage. You have to study about the Maslow's theory in customer requirement, the stages in the product development process. You need to study about the credit scoring model used by the CICs, the retail liability products, eligibility for the savings account, current account, the features of a two-in-one account, and the time deposit. Then the retail asset products questions are always asked from the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana eligibility. This time also a question was there, a case study was there. The credit and debit cards and remittance products, NEFT, RTGS, NACH definitely are important. Then from module C, you need to study about the marketing information system, the various stages in marketing, marketing analysis, implementation, control. You need to study. In this session, there was a question to put it in the sequence, like what will be the stages of marketing. Then the delivery channels, the physical channels and the remote channels, the delivery models. You need to study about the business correspondents, ATMs, the direct selling agent, CRM. How can the CRM be improved? Service standards for retail banking. You need to study about the BSBDI, and you need to study about the marketing information system. Then module D is extremely important. Weightage of module B, you can expect 25 to 30 mark questions. Module C again 10 to 15 mark. Module D, 25 mark questions will definitely come from your module D. All right. importance of wealth management, the various wealth management products, investment management, mutual fund products, tax planning, and other financial services like the depository services. You'll be asked about the insurance business through a subsidiary, through a joint venture. Like these questions are there. And then from your module E, you can expect again around 20 mark questions. So the lender's appraisal procedure theory, you have to study about the various types of mortgages: simple mortgage, registered mortgage, the charges and the priority of charges. Then housing finance and tax planning, the section 21 of our Income Tax Act, ATC, and again you have to study about the capital gains. Then the mortgage advice numerical, where you will be studying about the various numericals are there from rule 70 to 144. Then questions from the present value and future value, annuity and annuity due, from the valuation of real property, theory and numerical, both are asked. From the numerical again, the depreciation and sinking fund. These topics are asked. So these are the must do topics, the most important topics, and the most scoring topics as well. And what should be your strategy? If you're starting to prepare for the RBWM, for the JAIIB exam 2026, and you plan to qualify it in your first attempt, then make sure that you complete the whole syllabus. Do not skip any module. Do not skip module C thinking that it is easy, or do not skip module E thinking that the title says it is additional reading material. These modules have the same weightage. Then you need to practice mock tests. The mock tests that are available for you, it will give you an idea about the case study based questions. If you do not know how much time you need to take for reading the question, for analyzing the options in the exam, you might get confused, and in a hurry you might select the wrong option. So make sure that you practice mock tests. Following exam specific notes is very important, because if you go through the notes and the books from all the sources, it will again just waste your time. You need to manage your preparation alongside your work, your job. So the notes should be exam specific, the content should be crisp and concise. And finally, revision is very important. Now, if you want to revise, first you need to have the conceptual clarity. Revision should be for the last 1 or 1.5 month. Before that, you have your exam in May. Right now, we are in the month of December. From December till March, you should be able to complete your syllabus. Your complete syllabus. All the modules should be done by March, right? For this, you need to start early. Only then you will be able to focus on revision in the 1 or 1.5 month before your exam. So this is the strategy that you need to follow if you want to qualify your exam in the very first attempt. And this strategy you are going to get in the JAIIB Super Elite Plan, because here all the courses are there: the basic level preparation in the foundation courses, then the advanced level in the crash and cracker batch, and then the revision in the capsule batch. Other than this, you'll be getting the full length mock tests, memory based previous year papers, short and concise notes, case study, numerical test, module wise test, everything. You can also download the videos and watch them offline. You'll have the access to recorded videos so that you can watch them anytime, anywhere. Let me give you a strategy. If you are, let's say, practicing a mock test, and you come across a question which is a bit confusing to you, you do not understand the concept, you can go to the recorded video, the particular lecture, and you can watch it so that you can have the conceptual clarity. So this is the benefit of practicing mock test. And you also have the access to community connect. Simply, if you are, let's say, studying any topic and you face a doubt, you have a query, you can tag me there. You can tag with the name of the faculty and we will reply to your query, right? So these are the features of the JAIIB Super Elite Plan, and these are just some of the responses that we got from our JAIIB November exam. So these are some of the aspirants who have qualified their exam, their RBWM paper with such great scores. As you can see, 65, 62, even 70. People have scored more than 70, 76. So, if you want to score these marks in your exam and qualify your JAIIB in your very first attempt, so make sure that you start early. You need to start early, you need to start now. Do not delay your preparation. Join the foundation batch, attend all the live classes, and I assure you that you will definitely qualify the exam. And like these aspirants, you will also have your pictures over here. You will have your success guaranteed. So that is all from my side. I hope all the topics, all the important topics, scoring topics are clear to you. Now, join the course and I will see you in the live classes. If you have any doubts, any queries, you can let me know in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the Oliveboard JIB CIB English Medium channel because we'll be bringing these important sessions for you on a daily basis. Thank you.